Nikkita Lyons has commented on being pulled from SmackDown recently. Also, have WWE possibly confirmed a new faction name? And also, could an Impact star be returning to WWE? We'll talk about that and more in this video. So recently, there was this whole switcheroo going on, Ross, in the women's tag team tournament on the WWE main roster, because initially it was going to be Nikkita Lyons and Zoe Stark from NXT. One of them likes to dance and sing. One of them likes to kick ass.
It does not like to dance and sing.
And doesn't like
categorically.
Has refused to dance and sing. They were going to be in the tag team tournament, but then were mysteriously pulled from the tournament and replaced with Toxic Attraction, JC Jane and Gigi Dolan. Now on Wrestling Observer Radio, Meltzer and Alvarez, those hilarious boys, have revealed that as well as an injury to Zoe Stark, there was another reason apparently as well for the switcheroo.
Yeah, and that's because, according to Wrestling Observer Radio, Dave Meltzer and Brian Alvarez, that Nikkita Lyons is not vaccinated for COVID, and because of this, Lyons was not able to cross the border into Canada, like we saw with the Usos, of course, on SmackDown as well. They had troubles at the border, according to Roman Reigns when he was on the phone with them. That was nicely written into the stuff, because if you have a DUI or whatever, you can't cross the border.
And I'll tell you what, I love this episode of SmackDown, because finally, for the first time, we saw just Roman and Sammy just being pals.
Buddy cop movie.
It was great.
3 words.
So we could potentially assume from what Meltzer and Alvarez are saying that even though Zoe Stark was injured, Nikkita could go in with a different partner, a replacement, but then couldn't cross the border into Canada. However, when asked about this on Twitter, Nikkita Lyons said it didn't have anything to do with the vaccine. One day I may do a live on Instagram or something and share.
Ooh.
Just do it now. One day.
Yeah, why not? Just get it out there. I mean, you might lose your job.
That's true.
But just get it out there. Why not? You know,
tell us
I'm
all.
sure there's lots of money to be made through Instagram and stuff like that. And AEW will snap you up. That's what they're doing. Just be fine. Just do it now. Come on, Nikkita.
You wouldn't have many matches, but they would snap you up.
Until now, I'll steal a joke from before we started shooting it. We'll just call you Nikkita Liar.
Oh,
He did that before.
I thought about saying it, and then I thought, no, it's not.
It's all a case of he shed, she shed, bullshit.
It is, yeah.
He said, she said, bull poo. I don't know what to make of this. I'm sure we'll find out about more of this in a little while.
Yeah, the only thing I can think of, actually, that it wouldn't necessarily be her fault is that they thought, well, one of them's injured, we'll just replace both of them anyway.
Yeah.
And the people have just leapt to assume that she couldn't cross the border, but we don't know.
And in all fairness, it should have just been Toxic Attraction from the start.
The more established team.
Yeah.
And former champions and that, it should have been.
And they got the win, of course, on SmackDown. A shock in my book.
Absolutely. It's all kicking off in the women's division in WWE, especially in terms of damage control, Ross.
Damage CTRL.
Control like the key on the keyboard, on August 16th, WWE trademarked the term damage CTRL for entertainment services, and there's reports floating around apparently that this could be the name of Bayley, Io Sky, and Dakota Kai's faction. What do you think of the name?
It's quite a nice name, isn't it? It just says what they do. They see some damage, they want to control. It's therefore damage control.
Ah, right. I thought it sounded a bit too... I thought they wanted to cause the chaos. I guess, maybe they're seeing chaos that they don't like and they just want to control it. It's what you say, like when something's going wrong and you want to put it right, don't you? Damage control. Bayley said that they're helping to bring back a flag-in division or something.
Oh, yeah.
That would make sense.
You want to see Becky Lynch play dress-up, do you?
Yeah.
That's inspired.
Elsewhere, obviously, WWE have been re-signing quite a few people. I don't know if I said WWE so weirdly there. I need to get my Michael Cole in there with
WWE.
Really punctuated. They've been re-signing a few people. One of the more high-profile ones, of course, was Karrion Kross. And he tweeted...
Hello, Kross Cult.
Hello, Kross Cult.
Moving forward, I will be only competing in the ring for the WWE Universe. However, he says in all capitals, Scar and I, and that's not to be confused with the Lion King, that's Scarlett Bordeaux, will fulfill the last couple of dates for meet and greets, only to see you all as long as it doesn't conflict with our committed scheduling. See you soon with the old hourglass emoji.
That's fair enough. I understand why you wouldn't be wanting to wrestle in other places.
Getting injured for somebody else and scuppering your push. Oh.
But the pair of them, obviously, as he says, will still be doing meet and greets only to see you all as long as it doesn't conflict.
And if you're watching this and you're a part of the Kross Cult, hi guys, let us know what perks there are to be a part of the Kross Cult.
Why are you laughing at Kross Cult?
It's just funny, isn't it? Because he's big like Karrion Kross. Hey Kross Cult, how's it going? You
sounds like a Zumba class or something.
Down the gym with Seth Rollins doing those things on the bars. Hey Kross Cult, it's Kross Jesus. No.
We've got more serious news now, obviously. We've got an update on Bobby Fulton's recent health scare. He tweeted saying they were able to get rid of the sepsis, as they called it, in time. Doctors will be checking for COVID tomorrow. I'm still on oxygen as I'm still dealing with pneumonia. I appreciate all the thoughts and prayers. I hope to be out of hospital on Tuesday. So that's good news from an old school legend of the territory scene.
I don't know what else to say there. All the best to him.
Apologies for the quick shift in tone. I forgot that story was next. But it's good news, though. I'm glad he seems to be doing all right. And best wishes, obviously, to Bobby Fulton.
Hope all is good come Tuesday.
Yes, absolutely.
Still work it back in.
More news as well. Oh, well done. Yeah, it was really good. More news now on a different favorite of the past, I suppose you could say. Former WWF star and IWA Puerto Rico legend Savio Vega, who tweeted yesterday, Saturday, Savio Vega had to be transferred. Well, IWA Puerto Rico, tweeted saying, on Saturday, Savio Vega had to be transferred to a hospital in an emergency. He's still under treatment. You need to rest to recover as soon as possible. He has his phone at hand to communicate only with his relatives. We request space. Thanks. In an update for our fans, he's still in the hospital and undergoing a series of treatments. We wish him a speedy recovery. So, sad news there for Savio Vega. I guess the positive is that he's got his phone with him. He is communicating with his friends and family and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't know else we say there.
No,
once again,
best
speedy
wishes.
recovery, bloody hell. It's a sad news video, this, isn't it? Cheers, Tom.
Well, yeah. We'll end on because Tom put the notes together, not because we're not just blaming Tom. Right? Cheers, Tom. No, thank you for always putting the notes together as well. I feel bad now. Also, we'll end on some intriguing news rather than sad news. Could an Impact star, Ross, be returning to WWE?
Well, Tennille Dashwood of Emma fame and Emmalina fame way back in the day with the bubbles and the beaches and the lovely dresses and then the not lovely dresses, then the lovely gloves and then the glasses and whatnot. Many gimmicks back in the day. She posted the dictionary definition of free agent on Twitter, implying that she has departed from Impact Wrestling and is seeking work elsewhere.
She joined Impact back in 2019. Her last match was a 2-minute squash by Masha Slamovich, and recently she was back in Australia competing for WSW. Hang on.
Yeah, buddy.
I've just seen the next line, and I didn't know this at all.
I saw this
blindsided me.
5 days after it went live on the Instagram because I was like, "Oh, Fraser, there's something you can put on social media." And he's like, "Look at the deer there, Bonnie Lars.
Wow.
5 days old."
So I'll read it as it's written down in our notes here. Madcap Moss, Dashwood's real life partner. I didn't know that at all. Wow.
Let's go TMZ.
Yeah.
They got together while going to a cocktail bar, and Madcap Moss was doing some live stand-up comedy, and Tennille Dashwood caught his eye in the crowd.
Well, the important thing about Madcap Moss here is that he responded to her free agent tweet with the Cody Rhodes-ish sort of eye emoji, you know, the what does this mean? And obviously he's in WWE currently. It could imply that she could be returning to WWE as well.
And why the hell not?
She's an NXT, former NXT star.
Yeah.
Triple H is bringing back all his faves.
She's really good.
She is good.
She's been there, she's done it. She's an experienced talent. She knows what it's all about. I don't see any issues.
No. I think as well, if they're going to be using the women's division seriously, then they could always do with a bit of depth in the roster.
And they need, especially if they're going to have the tag team championships come back and have actual, proper tag teams rather than can they coexist? Oh, they'll get together for a few months and split up. Having depth is really important.
Need
Having
more
someone
wrestlers.
like Emma, who I assume by the way, I assume she's not as old as we probably maybe think she is. I know she was
probably
going on 10 years ago
I
now.
reckon she was probably really young then.
Yeah.
I'm going to have a quick Google while we're quick.
Let us know in the comments down below how you think Madcap Moss got together with Emma.
And
just to turn things into TMZ.
Think in your head now how old Emma or Tennille Dashwood is before I then...
I'm going to say 33.
You're going to say 33?
Yeah.
And everyone else have your number in your head
Fun
ready?
game now, eh? Let us know if you get it right.
Ross, she was born on the 1st of March, 1989. She's 33 years old. He's done it. He's bloody done it. And with that, thank you very much for watching. Also, check out our news video earlier on today as well, and leave your thoughts and opinions in that comment section down below. Thanks once again for watching, and we'll see you very soon.